Sports IQ with Larry Smith. Glad you're with us here on this Tuesday, January 20th. And you know what? The theme for today really is New World in sports. We'll talk a lot about that today. Great guests coming up. We've got in just a bit Jasmine Wimbish from CBS Sports talking a little NBA. All-star starters selected on Monday. We'll get into that. Also where all the teams are right now. And Matt LePay joining us to talk Wisconsin basketball. The Badgers still riding high at several days ago, the big win in Ann Arbor to knock Michigan off the ranks of the unbeaten. So we'll talk about the Badger basketball now in a very competitive Big Ten race. Pretty crazy. They've got like 5 teams in the current top 11 there. So right now it's the Big Ten's world for the moment. Basketball and football. And, you know, we have talked about the new era in college sports is here. And we've discussed this for quite a while. In college basketball, Todd Golden last April became just the 7th active coach to win a national title. 5 years ago, that list included, Coach K, Jim Boeheim, Jay Wright, Roy Williams, Tony Bennett. They've all left the game. There's only 7 in basketball. Well, that list in football is even more exclusive. Dabo Swinney, Kirby Smart, Ryan Day, and now Kurt Cignetti, 4 active coaches. Indiana last night completing the perfect 16-0 season, going to Miami to play the Hurricanes in Miami's home stadium and took down the Canes 27-21, completing the greatest turnaround in sports history, bar none. Sorry, you can argue all you want. This is it. Despite being bloodied by the Miami defense, Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, making that game-winning 12-yard touchdown run, which will go down in Indiana history as the greatest play ever in Hoosiers football. Consider this. Before the 2024 season, Indiana had never won a playoff game, never had a 10-win season, ever, had the most losses, to top it all off, the most losses ever for a Division I football program. When you talk about worst to first, this is it. This was the worst Division I program in history until Kurt Cignetti came in and took things over. This guy will never buy another drink, never buy dinner again in the state of Indiana if he chooses to. Just say, I'm Kurt Cignetti, and somebody's going to pay your bill. Dude. Bon appetit, because it's all in the house from this point forward. Not even counting the new massive 8-figure-a-year contract you just signed. Indiana, by the way, the largest living alumni base with some 800,000 living Hoosiers worldwide, about to cash in on a championship merch sales like we've never seen before. So Indiana, very nice. Hey, the Big Ten, first national championship three-peat since World War II. Michigan, Ohio State, and now Indiana. Ross Dellinger tweeting last night that all 3 in a 300-mile radius. The South has dominated college football for decades. This is the first national champion that's not Southern or Michigan or Ohio State since Oklahoma back in 2000. So hats off to the Hoosiers. Another first yesterday as well, for the first time in his career, LeBron James was not named a starter for the NBA All-Star game. In season number 23, LeBron instead will have to be a reserve when they play at the Intuit Dome, the Clippers' home, next month. Meanwhile, looks like the Titans have a new head coach. 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh will get a second chance at being a head coach in Tennessee. He was let go by the Jets midway through the 2024 season. Listen, everybody gets let go by the Jets at some point, right? Spent this year helping coach a 49ers defense that had more injuries than should be allowed, and a unit that helped the Niners make the divisional round of the playoffs. And it may be about time to go ahead and just engrave the 2026 Women's National Basketball Trophy with the word UConn. The Lady Huskies putting a beat down on Notre Dame, 85-47. They're 19-0 now. How dominant have the Huskies been this year? In their 19 wins, only one has been in single digits. Their average margin of victory through those 19 games, a whopping 37.5 points per game.